Richard Shane, the world's greatest vacations. Here we are on the bridge of the Seabourn venture, and I am so fortunate to be sitting with Captain Alex, who is literally at the helm of this amazing ship. Captain, thank you so much for taking some time out of your busy day.
It's a great pleasure, Richard, to have you here.
So, I've been on a few cruise ships before. This one is exceptional. I know it's brand new. What makes the Seabourn venture such a remarkable ship?
Oh, Seabourn Venture was built as the latest generation of expedition cruise ships, and she's very well equipped to do the cruises to remote areas and polar regions, as we do now. We were sailing in Antarctica. So we have all the equipment here on the bridge. You can see it around. So it's all high-tech equipment. What is the latest on the market? What is available the latest on the market? Plus to Zodiac, fleet of Zodiacs, and plus to the kayaks, what we have on board. We also have two submarines, two submersibles. It makes it very, very different and very special compared to other ships.
I'd certainly say so. Now, you've got a tremendous responsibility for crew and passengers. How does someone become the captain of the most high-tech luxury cruise ship? What's your background? How did you get to be captain?
Richard, first thing, since I remember myself, I wanted to be seaman. I never wanted to be fireman or astronaut or policeman. I wanted to be seaman. So when I started my career at sea, first I was deckhand, then I was deck officer, and then slowly, so I made my career and I became captain. And now I'm captain on cruise ships for 27 years.
Oh boy.
Long time.
Wow.
Actually, being on a ship is part of my life.
How many months out of the year are you on a ship?
6 months. My rotation is 2.5 months on board, and then I have 2.5 months break, vacation. So in total, over the year, I spent 6 months.
What do you do on a vacation when you're on this ship?
On vacation, yeah, it's a good question. I don't travel much, but I do travel sometimes because I have family, and my daughter, she loves traveling. So, but most of the time I spend at home. When I'm at a vacation, my home is Spain, just outside Valencia. My hobby is cycling, mountain biking, and I spend a lot of time cycling at home.
Do you ever get to bring a bike on board, and when you get to a port, do some cycling?
I do have my bike here on the ship now. It's in one of the storerooms that we have on board.
Tell me, please, if there's such a thing as a typical day, what's a day like for you on the venture? Do you wake up and start when?
Yeah, good question. So the nature of work of this ship keeps us quite busy. While we are sailing to polar regions like Antarctica, you have noticed, so we have to navigate a lot in ice or near ice, and then that requires my presence to be on the bridge for some long hours sometimes. And there the day starts actually. We arrive to a certain destination, maneuver in the ice, and then we deploy our equipment, kayaks, Zodiacs, submarines, and then we start our what we call expedition operations. And we offer a lot of activities to the guests, and that the day goes.
Now, how many men, women are on the bridge at any given time, and what are their responsibilities?
So at a given time we have minimum 3 persons on board. Oh, sorry, on the bridge. Minimum 3, 2 officers, 1 first officer, 1 second officer, and 1 AB who is either doing lookout or he's steering the ship as a helmsman. When the ship is maneuvering, so our manning level change, and we could have up to 6 persons here on the beach when the ship is maneuvering, or navigating in confined waters, or entering and leaving the port.
And what are their responsibilities?
Or the responsibilities to navigate safely.
And I see the men right now looking out. What are they looking for?
We can see any objects on horizon, so they're looking for potential traffic. It could be another ship. It could be even a whale. Then we have to be very careful because our great concern, the whale avoidance. We should do our best that we stay as much as possible away from the whales, not to harm them.
Of course. And what kind of life do you typically see on an Antarctic venture voyage?
Are you asking about wildlife?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, wildlife. So
Not on the ship, out there.
no, I understand. Outside. Okay, millions of penguins. You have seen it.
Yes.
I think we count millions of penguins. What we can see. We have a lot of seals, different kind of seals, and we have a lot of birds here. We have beautiful albatrosses. We have snow petrels. Like I cannot count everything, but a lot. And we see a lot of whales here.
And different types of whales.
Different type of whales. Yeah, most of the whales here in Antarctica are humpback whales, but also we have minke whales, we have fin whales. Yeah, that's most what we can see here.
I have to ask you this. I am having a magical experience. And in speaking to some of the guests, I'm hearing comments like, I'm looking for a place to hide so I don't have to get off the ship. Comments like that. What do you attribute this special feeling? I'll say it in another way. This isn't just a memory, it's a spiritual experience that is also somewhat transformational. Do you sense that people have that kind of feeling?
You're talking about being in Antarctica.
Yes, and on this ship?
Yes. You know, while I'm in Antarctica, sometimes I feel like being somewhere between the Earth and the space. This is so magical, it's so different from any other part of the world. The air is different, the sky is different, the sea is different. So that is what I can say.
The word that comes to my mind is pure. It's so pure here in Antarctica. Genuine, real, untouched. Unlike anything you could find elsewhere in the world.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah. So, Cap, Antarctica, your favorite destination?
One of those.
What,
No,
what are some of your other favorites?
oh, I love the world. I love traveling, so if I spend too much time in Antarctica, then I feel like I'm missing Southeast Asia, Thailand, Vietnam, China, and Australia. So, but still, I would say, yeah, Antarctica probably most favorite.
You've got a beautiful office.
Yes.
The view's not too bad. And I can't thank you enough for giving me an experience. I use the word transformational. I have a different perspective on everything, a greater appreciation for everything. And you've done, I'm sure that there are things that go on behind the scenes that you're always addressing. As the passenger, it is seamless and perfect. So I thank you for that.
Thank you very much, Rich. It's great to hear. And it's done not only by me, it's all about the team. And you see people here, it's all teamwork, including those many who are working behind the scenes. There's
Absolutely.
so many people you never see.
There's tremendous pride on board this ship.
Yes, it is.
You take care, everyone takes care, it's family. You could feel it. So, bravo, great job.
Thank you.
Well, and thank you.
Thank you.
I have a ship in New York City. I want to take you on my ship.
Okay, one day probably happens.
I hope so. Cap, thank you so much.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you.